Before we start the video, guys, I want to give a quick mention to Customuse. Customuse is a website that allows creators to share and create templates for Roblox clothing. If you have a passion for designing, or if you just want an easy way to make something from scratch with no expertise, Customuse is the perfect option. It's also a great way to make Robux through free Roblox clothing because your creations can become marketable. And it's very simple to get started. So first, you want to sign up, which is very simple. You just sign up with your Google email, or if you have another email that's not related to Google, go ahead and use that. Today, I'm going to go ahead and log in with my Google email, and here is my account. So if you guys don't want to use Customuse for Roblox as well, they actually have other platforms here like Snapchat and Instagram, which are some of the popular ones. But today we're just gonna be choosing Roblox. So if we go to Roblox, we can see all of these templates for Roblox clothing that you can go ahead and use for yourself. So for example, if we want to go ahead and use this sleeveless undershirt that someone has, if I do like this outfit and I want to go ahead and customize it myself, we can just remix it. And here we have the editor inside of Customuse if we want to go ahead and edit the outfit. So if you guys want to go ahead and check out Customuse for yourself, I'll be leaving all the links in the description down below. Go ahead and get started today. Hello. Just want to thank Customuse again for the sponsorship opportunity. I want to slap down the facts right away in the start of this video. You guys have clicked on it. You want to see what this video is popping. We're looking at AFK spots today inside of Evade. I know there's a lot of people out there who are still wanting to go ahead and grind the game, and they might, get a little bit bored of it. Okay, some people are getting burnt out on Evade. I can understand that. Playing a game for a certain amount of hours every single day you get to be burnt out. It's the tough ones that push through. But I know some people out there are probably grinding Evade, trying to get their level up, trying to get tickets as well for the pass, which you can get tickets by surviving the game. So today I'm going to be presenting with you some AFK spots to help with them ticket grinding, XP grinding, maybe even yeah, no, that's pretty much it. This video, I think, is going to be a bit of a controversial topic because I think there's a lot of AFK spots and maps that people are going to go ahead and say, yeah, I sit here all the time and nothing happens. Yeah. The thing is, AFK spots can be different all throughout the match because it depends if you're the only one surviving. It depends on who's playing the round. If people are running up to you, people are just doing their own thing, where the next spots are going, where they spawn and such. It's a bit of an RNG process, but some of these maps I'm going to be showing you guys today with AFK spots, they work pretty much all the time. Doesn't matter if you're playing by yourself or playing with other people, and it is perfect for XP grinding and tickets, I guess, if you want to survive the round. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. I have 6 maps here that just have very good AFK grinding. And to start off the video, to kick it off, let's go with the Icebreaker map. When the Icebreaker map first came out, it was pretty much walled off. You cannot go into the water unless you want to go ahead and do that teleport glitching, which is not a thing anymore. But then it was further updated where you could just walk around the entirety of the Icebreaker map, not really being any invisible walls at all. But if you do step in the water, that is, you do lose some health. But there are some spots inside of the Icebreaker map where if you do touch the water, it doesn't really hurt you. There are some spots that we're going to be walking out into this spot where the water does hurt you, but not as much to the point where it will kill you. The spot that I'm going to be showing you guys on the Icebreaker map is actually outside in the water on a lonely Icebreaker. If you guys find the Bobo location for the Icebreaker map, if you just go straight towards that, if you're facing it and go straight out into the water, there should be this big iceberg that you guys can actually go on. So if you follow me inside of this video, it does look blocked off, but as a matter of fact, you can actually jump onto that iceberg. And if you go around to the back and hide where I'm hiding, that is the perfect spot for AFK grinding. The next spots cannot reach you over there if you are playing solo, and if you are playing multiplayer, it's perfect for just sitting back there, and it's very easy and accessible. It might be tricky going out there right away because you got to learn the pattern of what spots actually hurt you in the water. Even if you do take damage the entire way there, it still will not kill you. You should be left with 20 or 40 HP. But once you do learn how to actually get over there and use it quite a bit, it shouldn't be that hard anymore. But it can be you might die a few times trying to learn the process of actually getting over to that area. The next map I want to talk about is the underground facility spot. I bet not a lot of people knew about this spot, and I didn't want to show it in videos either because I myself was using it when I was trying to get to level 100, and I don't want any type of fixes happening to it. Inside of the underground facility map, on the second level, the second floor, I want to say, it's not really a floor, but if you guys go up to the second level and you go in the back corner on the right side and actually hide tight close into the corner of this little pole area, next spots cannot actually go over there. Yes, they'll start to move over to you, but the path of the AI actually doesn't figure out where you exactly are, I think, and they get stuck, and they'll try to jump to maneuver over and stuff, but of course there is an invisible wall, so it'll just spawn them somewhere else. Inside of this video, it happened to spawn them in the same location every time, but you get the point. Crossroads. I bet a lot of people are talking about this map because back in the day when Crossroads did first come out, you could trimp over to this middle sectioned area on Crossroads and you could sit up there, and the next spots couldn't actually spawn up there, but as you see in the video, the next spot spawned up there and did kill me, so this Crossroads area doesn't work anymore. However, you can still still have a good AFK spot on the Crossroads map if you go all the way up to the hill. And yes, I did test this solo because it does work mostly all the time in multiplayer. By mostly, I mean I probably died once out of the 500 times I played on Crossroads doing this, but I did test it out in solo as well, and it happened to work the same way. You'll get next spots that will path their way up there, but they'll unfortunately make a mistake and actually can't get to you. And if they do try teleporting to the spot where I'm sitting on, they'll actually teleport way out into the water. And it mainly happens 99% of the time. Sometimes they'll spawn to an area closer on the map, but most of the time it'll just fling them because they can't get to that exact location. So this is a perfect spot inside of Crossroads. The station map. I think 80% of people do this inside of the station map. From servers that I've played on that I've seen, is people like to go on top of buildings. There's two main buildings in station that people like to go on. We got the Bobo location one, and we got the one that I'm going to be showing you guys because that to me is the better one. Where the Bobo one is there, the next spot loves to spawn up there quite a bit, but the one that I'm showing right now with the crates and everything that you can easily get onto, if you do practice, you can get on top of this spot of the building, and if you just hide up there, it is a very good AFK spot, especially in a multiplayer session. But if you are playing solo, sometimes the next spots can spawn up to you. Unless you try to peek off the edge a little bit, then it'll probably be the same thing as the Crossroads map, where they can't exactly jump up there or spawn to your location if they do teleport, so they'll just fling somewhere else. That's why I like this building better, and the way to get up there is using these crates. You do not have to use a cola, you don't have to use a teleporter, you can easily get up there without having to use any type of usables. This is one of the good spots for AFK grinding inside of the station map. The Drab map. Oh boy, the amount of videos that were made on this god spot of a location. However, I don't think it's as good as it was before. In the Drab map, everyone knows about this spot where this girl is sitting to be the god spot in Drab. You can just sit there, the next spot paths cannot get up there. If you do sit there, that is. So that works perfect for solo sessions, which is why I recommend that spot. But if you are playing multiplayer, I suggest standing where I'm standing, which is actually the other god spot in Evade. They're really close to each other, but this one works way better than the other one. Because if you are playing multiplayer sessions, a lot of people like to bring the bots up, even if you are standing in that position, because people just don't know about it. And if they do bring the bots up there, you're not going to survive if you're sitting inside of that spot. The next bots will come up and hit you. Sometimes they'll slide off and not hit you, but most of the time they will hit you, which is why I recommend sitting in the spot over by me. If you do sit in the spot where I'm standing right now, they will try to chase you and they'll fall right into the hole. If they do happen to hit the ledge and jump up, they'll still fall down in the hole. It doesn't exactly land on you like it would with any other spot in Drab. I don't know why this is, but that's just how it is, and that's a spot that I'm going to be showing you inside of Drab. The last map I want to talk about is the Construct map. Now, this one kind of ties into the other ones I was talking about in the start of the video, like the Complex map or the Seraph Research map, because the next spot can spawn up to that location, but since the Construct map is just so big, pause on that one, there's an area in the corner that you guys can use to kind of trimp up to and get on top of the little garage building area and just hide in the corner. And if you are playing multiplayer, the next spots will not even know you're there because you're just so far away. The path to actually get over there everyone would have to be dead for the next spots to actually come over to your location. But if everyone's alive, the next spots will just not even bother you at all inside of this area. And this is right next to, I want to say this is an apartment building of some sort. I'm not exactly for sure, but you can jump over into these little balcony areas that you can hide in as well. There's actually a spot right here where I trimmed my way up to the other balcony area. Sandwich Maker, who's a friend of mine, got to like the 7th level by trimping up there. So, I mean, that's something. But if the next spot does come over to your location and he can't exactly get up to you, he can teleport right on top of you, which makes it not as good as the other ones I was just showing with you guys. The only reason this Construct map is in this list is because it's my most favorite spot to AFK grind on, because no one will bother you, basically. And those are pretty much the maps I wanted to share with you guys. I'm not going to go ahead and include the event maps because I want this video to be idealistic throughout the life of Evade, because the Halloween maps, for those who don't know, are going to be disappearing when the Halloween event ends, and that will be November 20th. So I don't want to make god spot locations on them as of right now for XP grinding for the AFK spots, because they will be disappearing and it'll make them completely useless inside of this video. If you guys do want to know AFK spots inside of the Halloween event maps though, let me know in the comment section down below and I will go ahead and make a video on that ASAP. Otherwise, those are all the maps I want to talk about today, guys, with the AFK spots. Are there any other AFK spots that you guys think are just god tier that I have missed? Let me know in the comment section down below, and let me know if you guys are trying out these maps for the AFK grinding. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me. My name's JMT, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.